Hello there. You're welcome once again. I am delighted to have you. God bless you greatly. And I'm trusting that God will speak to your heart and, He will help you to stand on your feet. The Bible says that I haven't done all to stand. So I'm hoping that God will help you to stand therefore, and be, thoroughly furnished in order for you to be able to withstand the evil day. Today, I want to speak to you on what I have captioned get understanding. Get understanding. Proverbs 4, verse 7, it says, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And with all thy gettings, get understanding. With all thy possessions, possess understanding. Insist to understand. That's what he's saying here. Insist to understand. Don't just gloss over things. Don't just sweep everything away under the canopy of, oh, it's a mystery. Oh, it's a mystery. No. Unto us it has been given to know the mysteries of the kingdom. But does that automatically translate into understanding? I'm afraid it doesn't. You would have to show up first. You would have to insist on understanding, and I believe that's why the writer of that book of Proverbs said, get understanding. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. With all your gettings, don't forget to get understanding. With all your gettings, don't forget to get understanding. Get understanding, because understanding will stabilize you. Understanding will stabilize you. Understanding will make you to have mastery. Understanding is what is needed for you to be able to replicate results. Understanding helps you to replicate results. If you don't want to live a life of fluke, if you don't want to be a flash in the pan, if you don't want to be, once I was like this, but now I'm no longer like that. If you don't want to have such kind of life, if you want to live life with stability and consistent progress and progression, then you would have to get understanding. Insist on getting understanding. In your natural endeavors, get understanding. In your spiritual endeavors, get understanding. If you are a student and you have been admitted to study a particular course, one of the things that you should say to yourself before you start is that, Lord, I must get understanding. It's not about passing your exam. It's about getting understanding. And like people will say, knowledge is knowing what? Wisdom is knowing how. Understanding is knowing when. It's knowing why. It's knowing whom. Understanding is just so multifaceted. You know when. You know why. You know which. You know how you are supposed to do what you are supposed to do. That is understanding, and it provides a safety net, not just for you, but for even the people that follow you. It was Paul that said to Timothy, he said, take heed to yourself and to your doctrine, so that you don't borrow words from people's mouth and you say, not knowing what you are saying. That was what what's it called now? Peter wanted to do upon that mountain of transfiguration. He saw Elijah, he saw Moses, and then he saw Jesus. And then he began to say, Lord, it is good for us to be here. Let us make 3 altars, one for you, one for Elijah, one for Moses. And the Bible said he did not know what he was saying. What does that tell you? That spiritual experiences does not necessarily translate into understanding. Spiritual experiences does not automatically translate into spiritual understanding, because this was Peter in the heat of a spiritual revelation, of a spiritual encounter, and he was saying what he did not know. You are not supposed to substitute revelation for understanding. Revelation, that would mean you saw the heavens open, you saw the cherubims, you saw the seraphims. That is not supposed to replace understanding. For the fact that you are able to prophesy accurately does not mean you will have a good marriage. For the fact that you are able to prophesy accurately does not mean you will be a good father. You show up to get understanding. Understanding is pivotal. Understanding is pivotal. Understanding will help you to have the correct interpretation of things. Understanding will help you to have the correct interpretation of your season. You see, many times people misinterpret their seasons because they don't have understanding. If you have understanding, then you will be able to, at least you will have the correct interpretation. And if you have the correct interpretation, it will impact on your fortitude, it will impact on your patience, it will impact on your perseverance. And that is why, for the enemy, the greatest affliction that he can deal to a man is deception. If a person is deceived, then the enemy really has a very strong hold on his life. And that's the reason why people generally they don't like to go for knowledge. They find knowledge, understanding, they find it boring. They are easily bored when they are told to learn something. But it shall not be so with you. The Bible says, buy the truth and sell it not. In other words, pay the price for the truth. Buy the truth, sell it not. Buy the truth. Like somebody said, there is no mountain anywhere. Every man's ignorance is his own mountain. There are no mountains anywhere. Sometimes you will just be amazed at how understanding will reduce a mountain to a molehill. And you're like, is it this thing that was getting me afraid? Is it this thing that was getting me? So, I don't know how to explain this, but I have seen it over and over again, even in my own life, that there are things that will keep me up at night. I'm thinking, I'm worried, but when understanding just comes, then the thing looks like bread for me. I'm like, this thing is bread now. This thing is not difficult now. That thing comes as a result of understanding. So what am I saying to you? Get understanding. Insist on understanding. You are not dull. Insist on understanding. You have the Spirit of God on the inside of you. Insist on understanding. And as you do that, I know that you will walk in stability. God bless you greatly. And I'll see you on the next one. God bless you.